On behalf of the City of Pineville, Mayor Sherwin Rader and the Pineville City Council are glad to bring you coverage of the 82nd Annual Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival. The Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival brings you beauty, tradition, and culture. Enjoy the princess candidates from neighboring high schools to queen candidates from the colleges and universities across Kentucky, plus other local events. The City of Pineville is glad to bring you highlights of your Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival.
When you're looking for a place to live, what do you look for? Convenience, value, safe housing? Well, of course you do. The Housing Authority of Middlesboro. Affordable housing for you or your family. All the apartments have been modernized and they're energy efficient. Income-based rent, fair market rent, and flat rent. Whatever your situation is, the Housing Authority of Middlesboro provides safe, clean housing that is user-friendly in a neighborhood-type setting. Randy Earl invites everyone to look at the Housing Authority of Middlesboro. For more information, please call 606-248-6500. Safe and affordable housing that you can call home. The Housing Authority of Middlesboro.
Did you know People's Choice Pharmacy offers you the lowest prices on all prescriptions and as well as all your over-the-counter medications? It's true. And since you'll pay the same copay for your medications no matter where you go, why not experience the friendliness, the professionalism, and the speed of service you only get at People's Choice Pharmacy? See why our customers tell their friends about People's Choice Pharmacy. Open 6 days a week. People's Choice Pharmacy, caring for you and about you. Sizemore Do-It-Best Hardware Store on Kentucky Avenue and US 119 Harlan Road invites you to come in for all your home improvement needs. With a wide selection of tools and services, we offer just what the customer needs. Check out our steel outdoor trimmers and chainsaw power equipment. We also have a rental section for unique tools like concrete saws and pressure washers. Plus, you can stop by and pay your utilities or ship a UPS package. So stop by or call today. Remember, at Sizemore's, we do our best for you.
At Long's Pick Pack, customers are always number one with us.
We're passionate about our customer service. We believe in offering you only the freshest produce and superior products. So when you come to Long's Pick Pack, your grocery shopping experience is something to enjoy and look forward to, not just a chore you have. Mikey wants to invite all the kids too.
Come to Long's, join the Galaxy Kids Club.
Long's Pick Pack, 134 Pine Street, Pineville, where the culture of our community is alive. The 2012 Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festivities, sponsored by the City of Pineville, Middlesboro Housing Authority, Sizemore Hardware, People's Choice Pharmacy, Long's Pick Pack, Arnett and Steele Funeral Home, Justin Mays Insurance, H.T. Hackney and Company, Pineville Hospital, Judge Albie Brock and Magistrates, and Pineville Pawn Shop on Hometown TV 13.
The team at Bell County Urology is committed to the wellness of our community. When it comes to your personal health, the Bell County Urology Clinic has the answers you need. Dr. Christopher Steidel is an expert in the field and offers extensive urological care for men and women of all ages. With state-of-the-art operational and office-based procedures, our dedicated team will see you through the entire process. Make an appointment today. Call 606-337-7779. Bell County Urology Clinic, located in the Pineville Community Hospital, 3rd floor.
In the heart of a song, on the wings of a smile, in the touch of a teardrop, in a look that is caught at a moment in time, in the echoes of laughter, I'll remember you.
Arnett and Steele Funeral Home and Cremation Center, Pineville, Kentucky.
There is now an agent that knows what you need because he's from your own backyard. Born and raised in Bell County, Justin Mays from State Farm understands what you look for when purchasing insurance. Whether it's auto, home, life, or even health insurance, Justin Mays has you covered. State Farm offers years' experience and unparalleled service, so come by the office today and discover coverage and reliability that brings peace to mind.
One place for all your insurance needs? Of course. See State Farm agent Justin Mays. Call or stop by today.
H.T. Hackney Wholesale Company began delivering goods to small grocers by horse and buggy in 1891. It now supplies independent grocers and convenience stores in the tri-state area with more than 15,000 items, including canned goods, tobacco products, candy juices, and our popular mountain forest spring water and more. Local businesses depend upon HD Hackney for unmatched quality and service. Come by and meet our friendly staff today or call 248-2245. HD Hackney Wholesale Company, West Cumberland Avenue, Middlesboro.
The best prices and selection of guns can be found at Pineville Pawn Shop. Special orders on guns are available too. You'll find what you're looking for at a price you can afford. Pineville Pawn Shop has a large selection of guitars and musical instruments too. You own gold? We'll pay you top dollar for your gold and silver too. Gold coins, broken chains, watches, class rings, and scrap gold. Come see us today at Pineville Pawn Shop, 123 Kentucky Avenue, Pineville, Kentucky.
Hi, I'm Albie Brock, your Bell County Judge Executive. I'd like to take this opportunity on behalf of my staff and the entire fiscal court to bring you a broadcast of the Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival. I hope that you enjoy all the parade, the crowning of the princess candidates, and all the deep culture that the Mountain Laurel Festival brings. So again, on behalf of my staff and the fiscal court, I am honored to bring you this broadcast of the Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival.
And welcome to the 2012 Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival Parade. There's your Grand Marshal there, Mr. Tim Farmer. I am joined by the lovely and talented Pat Bingham. How are you, Pat?
Thank you, thank you. Beautiful morning.
It is a beautiful morning. We're glad that you're here. And there's Mr. Greg Nunley. Hello, Greg.
And the governor.
Very nice.
Excuse me,
former governor,
yes, Paul Patton with his wife Judy.
Right.
So glad to see him, a big supporter of the mountains.
Absolutely. And we've got Tyler on the camera taking care of things left, right, and up and down. We're glad that he is here with us today. Of course, we've got Chris also here. He's going to be taking care of a couple of other shots. But we're here on a beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning. It's a little bit muggy today, isn't it? Just a little?
Oh, just a little. But listen, it's the Mountain Laurel Festival, and there's not a bad day unless we have a thunderstorm.
That's exactly right. Looks like, as in times past, we've got a great turnout for today's parade. So we're hoping that you're having an opportunity to see this on Channel 13. And just thank you so much for joining us. So did you get a chance to go to the Princess Coronation last night?
No, I was unable to do that. I spent my time downtown doing the crafter booths and watching the music last night.
Very nice.
Beautiful, beautiful venue. They moved it to the side of the courthouse and used the lawn for the seating. It was great, folks. It was great.
All right, sounds good. Now, you had an opportunity to ask the question, who took home the princess crown last night? And it was the young lady from Harlan County. Is that correct?
Yes. The Pulaski County 2011 Princess, Carrie Allison Norris, surrendered her crown last night to a young lady from Harlan County, Brooklyn Woods.
Very nice.
And she will be in a horse-drawn carriage today representing the Mountain Laurel Festival as the 2012 Princess.
Now, this is 82 years and strong, folks. This is the, was it the oldest festival in the state of Kentucky next to the Kentucky Derby?
Right, and it is actually one of the oldest continuing festivals in the state. Matter of fact, if anyone has time, there is a found piece of film from 1938, 39, 74 years ago of a Mountain Laurel Festival.
Wow.
And it has been restored through the cities and the clubs and the fiscal court donating, and it's been, the original has been stored in our archives in Apple Shop. And you can see on the Bell County Library website, you can see that video of the 1938-39 Mountain Laurel Festival. It is a treasure and a piece of history.
All right. We are at the 2012 Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival Parade. This is Brian O'Brien and Pat Bingham here with you. We're so glad that Pat's joining us today. How are you doing today, Pat?
Thank you. Wonderful.
We have just had the Pineville Police open up the parade, and of course we had some state troopers coming down the line here presenting the colors, and this is just going to be a fantastic parade. A beautiful day, by the way, absolutely beautiful day. A little humid though, but that's okay.
We can handle that.
That's exactly right. And again, we thank the state troopers for all they do. Don't forget Memorial Day weekend, of course, you know not to do the drinking and the driving.
Absolutely. And a new state trooper car.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. I guess that would be to catch people like me who are late to work.
At least it's not unmarked.
That's exactly right. You know now, right?
Right.
All right. It is 106.3 FM, and it is Channel 13. We've got our fine folks here from the Sheriff's Department. Glad that they're with us. Thanks to Max, we have an internet connection today, so we appreciate him. And, of course, we have got the Junior ROTC here with us. Great day, absolutely beautiful day here at the Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival. I can't say enough about everyone who puts this thing together on a regular basis, making sure that it all goes well. We've got so many people. I know Dustin Sams was in charge of the parade this year, making sure that everybody was in line. And, you know, it takes more than one, but he's got a good crew behind him.
Absolutely. It takes a whole page of the Pineville Sun to list all the people on the committees, and then there's many more people that contribute in other ways to this.
Absolutely. And I believe that we're going to have a performance there. I knew it was going to be coming. This is Junior ROTC, and these look like the young folks from Bell County High School, always doing a fantastic job.
Strutting their stuff, looking good.
Yes, indeed. They are followed up by the fine folks of the Pineville Fire Department. Beautiful, beautiful day here. Now, Pat, you have been a resident of Pineville for how many years?
I've lived here since the early 90s, and it's a beautiful city. It's a beautiful city.
Absolutely.
Don't forget, after the parade, the Bell County Homemakers Quilt Show in the basement of the courthouse is still open, and they have beautiful, beautiful quilts.
All right. Now, folks, we're here right in front of the courthouse. They've moved things around a little bit this year to accommodate some of the entertainment, but thank you to the Sheriff's Department for getting us lined out with power, internet connection, so we can bring this to you right there as we broadcast. Now that's one of our older ladder trucks, but they take care of these vehicles, make sure that they can get to the fires, put them out as soon as they spark. Is that right?
That is absolutely right. And this is the Big Boss, our big ladder truck.
All right. See, I knew having you here would be a good idea. I didn't know his name was Big Boss.
Oh, yeah. We have a nice fire department and a good set of volunteers that volunteer for the city. Our first look of royalty. This is Jaffa Bland from UK, yes.
And I had an opportunity to speak to Jaffa yesterday. We recorded her Queen Farewell. Hey, Jaffa. She did a great job. And I don't know if you can see it. We have a lot of great floats coming down the line here, but it's just, again, a beautiful day. Plenty of people in the streets all over Pineville to celebrate the Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival. And we can't say enough about the residents here coming from all over the area just to see this parade. From Alice Lloyd College, this is Erin Elizabeth Enix.
Beautiful gal.
Oh, yeah. All the girls were at...
She's got that queen wave.
She's ready. She's ready. We were at the Cove yesterday doing a practice, and they all ran through it just beautifully, absolutely beautifully. ...2012 Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival. And, of course, the Kentucky Air Guard is always a big part of this program.
Oh, yes. And their unique little float.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fabulous.
glad that they could
Kiddies
do that.
love it, and the grown-ups too.
Yes, they do. And now, who do we have here? Is this from, is it Bellarmine or Bellarmine?
Bellarmine.
Thank you very much. Again, that's why we brought you. Her name is Zoe Caitlin Feldkamp. But who do we have here?
Oh, this looks like the Miss Bell County royalty from the Booster Club. Pineville Booster Clubs. There's Miss Bell County, Brooke Gibbs, Stacy Shibbs, Teen Miss Bell County, Alexander Brock, Junior Miss Bell County, Grace Bailey, and Little Miss Bell County, Dakota Osmond, and Tiny Miss Bell County, Cameron Villager. And here we are with the Bluegrass.
That's right, from Bluegrass Community College, it's Kayla Marie Sizemore, and of course followed up by the
Pineville Band.
Yes.
Looks sharp.
Oh, yeah.
We have another Queen candidate coming our way. This is from Campbellsville University. Audrey Catherine Wonderich.
And thank you to all the folks who supplied the vehicles to make sure that these young ladies had a place to sit and do what they needed to. That looks like George Clyde Robbins there.
George Clyde, Sandy, and his family cooked for the Princess Dinner and the Queen's Dinner.
And they do that every year, don't they?
Oh, yes, they do. And if you can get on their list, they cook many times during the year. Give George Clyde a holiday, and he's ready to cook.
Yes, he is. We have got the Pineville. I would imagine these are the folks from the
Hall of Fame, perhaps?
Yeah, there's Donnie Wilson leading the charge. Of course, Donnie's always out there in the front. 45 years ago, they had an undefeated team, 1967.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful.
I like the way Dustin and his crew has, some extra things in this particular parade as people are going by, so there's no lulls.
Right. There are fillers, and that's great. We're into Center College, Sydney Lutz.
Yep. She's sporting beautiful green. And there, look, another Robbins.
Oh!
Making sure that everybody has the vehicles that they need.
That's right. That's right. She's got it on a Mountain Laurel Festival color.
Oh, yeah. Here comes Kayla's School of Dance. Kayla's had this school for many years, and she takes care of the young ones in our community here, giving them an opportunity to show their stuff like they are today.
I saw the program they did for the for many of the festivals that you had recorded on the TV and had a playback, and those gals do numerous amount of things and artistic. They're just great. And here's the fabulous miniature court.
That's right. And, of course, want to say thank you to First State Financial for bringing that particular float to us. Great drivers, by the way. They're making sure that if there's any issues, they give at least enough time for the next float and the next event to come through. I imagine that way down the line, we've got some more beautiful floats.
Oh, yes. It seems to me that, I don't know, maybe it's just a fresh look, but the floats seem very different this year.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I know that when Dustin was putting this thing together, he wanted to make sure that he had as much participation as possible this year. It is a big year. With this particular festival, you've got an area of the country who kind of suffering just a little bit, some coal issues, but we want to take this opportunity to say a big thank you, and that the fact that we support our coal miners. We understand that things can be difficult, but we're glad that they're still there doing what they do to keep the lights on.
Yes, sir.
On a big Saturday, you are on with Hometown TV 13. You're also on with 106.3. This is Pat Bingham. She's a councilwoman here in Pineville. My name is Brian O'Brien, and we thank you for joining us today.
And we're as happy to be here as you are, too.
All right. Now, Pat,
it's nothing like a parade.
That's right. You're on City Council, and you've been councilwoman for how long?
6 years, and I'm running for my fourth term.
All right, coming up in the fall.
Yes, and I want to thank Josh Howard, candidate for state representative. He gave us some water. Thank you, Josh.
There you go. From Eastern University, Mallory Kate Garrison. She just passed by, and it looks like we have yet another bunch of beautiful young ladies from Pineville Community Hospital. This is their entry in the float.
Is this the princess?
Is this the princess? Yes, it is. Thank you. And this is Brooklyn Jade Woods. She is from Harlan County High School.
Beautiful pink gown. Beautiful. She took the festival to heart.
Yes, she did. Got the little ones up there. And, you know, as this festival winds through, it starts at the end of Kentucky. Is that correct? Kentucky
That's
Avenue?
correct.
It goes down. What's the next one past this street here?
It turns on to Cherry Street and then goes back up Virginia. And all of the streets, the crowd seems to be spaced well this year, and all of the streets are full. They're not packed. It's leisurely. People are just having a good time. Just having a good time. We have a group of motorcycles behind our princess here.
And, you know, anybody who comes into this particular parade, who comes to the festival, they can really see that there's a lot of hometown pride.
Oh, yes, yes.
We had our
just like family.
That's absolutely right. We had our friends from WYMT here yesterday, which, you know, would be weeks ago if you're watching this on Hometown TV 13. And my buddy Jim Caldwell rode the zip line all the way down. That's the first year for the zip line here in Pineville.
Oh, yes. And it has been such an enthusiastic ride. There's been so much participation. Of course, now, I'll tell you, I wouldn't ride the zip line, but I don't think I'd climb the ladder. So
just to get to the zip line.
To get to the zip line. So, but you know me, I'm a no Ferris wheel, no.
Oh, really?
Oh, I'm a nun rider. Okay. I'm a nun rider. I come for the events and the crafts. Oh, around the courthouse, the crafts are really good. They are really good. Of course, you always have good food at a festival. But around the courthouse, they are good. And the children, they have separated the carnival and put all of the children's rides in one section.
Oh, that's
and
great.
There are many new ones, and it is just full and fabulous. They're having a great time.
Well, we're here at the 2012 Kentucky Mount Laurel Festival Parade. We're coming back. We're going to take a little break here, get a little sip of water, and we'll be right here with you again on Hometown TV and 106.3 FM. It's Brian and it's Pat from the 2012 Kentucky Mount Laurel Festival Parade. We'll be right back.
When you're looking for a place to live, what do you look for? Convenience, value, safe housing? Well, of course you do. The Housing Authority of Middlesboro, affordable housing for you or your family. All the apartments have been modernized and they're energy efficient. Income-based rent, fair market rent, and flat rent. Whatever your situation is, the Housing Authority of Middlesboro provides safe, clean housing that is user-friendly in a neighborhood-type setting. Randy Earl invites everyone to look at the Housing Authority of Middlesboro. For more information, please call 606-248-6500. Safe and affordable housing that you can call home. The Housing Authority of Middlesboro.
Did you know people prices on all prescriptions and as well as all your over-the-counter medications? It's true. And since you'll pay the same copay for your medications no matter where you go, why not experience the friendliness, the professionalism, and the speed of service you only get at People's Choice Pharmacy? See why our customers tell their friends about People's Choice Pharmacy. Open 6 days a week. People's Choice Pharmacy, caring for you and about you. Sizemore Do-It-Best Hardware Store on Kentucky Avenue and US 119 Harlan Road invites you to come in for all your home improvement needs. With a wide selection of tools and services, we offer just what the customer needs. Check out our steel outdoor trimmers and chainsaw power equipment. We also have a rental section for unique tools like concrete saws and pressure washers. Plus, you can stop by and pay your utilities or ship a UPS package. So stop by or call today. Remember, at Sizemore's, we do our best for you.
And we're back on the, well, it's Hometown TV 13 and it's 106.3. It's the 2012 Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival Parade. I'm here with Councilwoman Pat Bingham, and we're going to take you back to the action right now on Kentucky Avenue. We are set up kind of across from the Bell Theater. And we thank the folks that are riding the motorcycles being a part of this today, and all of the players that come together for this particular festival. Now, it looks like we have a young lady from Georgetown College coming up. What's her name, Pat?
Her name is Jamie Home.
She is also sporting the colors of the festival.
Right. Beautiful car.
Now, I've had my wife with me the last couple of years, and the one thing that she pointed out was the hats.
Oh, yes. They are fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. Creative beyond belief, some of these hats.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, beautiful float.
And again,
you can hear the bagpipes.
That's right. Again, thank you to everyone who has taken the time to volunteer to pull these floats. You got to have someone to take care of those.
Thank you, Ronnie Redmond.
I would imagine these are young ladies who are going to be escorting folks to their seats.
The high school court. Yes. This is the high school court from all the area high schools. We appreciate them for volunteering, giving their time. Practices have to have costumes made for the amphitheater, so it's a lot.
Yes, it is. Now, from my neck of the woods, from Scotland, this is the Highlander Pipes and Drums. Always a nice addition to any parade. And now from Kentucky Wesleyan, this is Madeline Diane Bogle?
Bogle.
Okay.
Bogle. Almost matches her car. Yes. Beautiful car.
Now, these wouldn't happen to be maybe our friends from the Holler Crawlers. Do I see some Holler Crawlers in there?
It could be a Holler Crawler or two, or three, or four.
Now, these guys with the Holler Crawlers, I just want to say, they have been integral in getting attention, national attention brought to Bell County.
Right, absolutely.
They had Fisher's ATV World here last year. They did recently another
program to be broadcast later, yes.
And then they'll be here this upcoming fall for the Haunted Forest Ride. So, folks, if you want to give to something good, this Haunted Forest Ride is great. It attracted somewhere between 5,000 and 7,000 people to our neck of the woods.
Oh, yes, yes. Great charity, great charity. Good people, good people.
Oh, yeah. And thank you to John Grace and his gang. We'll just say the Army.
We'll just say a restored Jeep, probably from World War II. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't that beautiful?
Here's the KMLF All-Star Cheer Squad. Now, I would imagine would this be made up from different schools from the area?
Different schools from the area getting together to, just support the Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival. And we're going to have a performance here.
It looks like it. And we want to say a big shout out to Michelle Gooden. She's taking care of these young ones.
For gals that have just gotten together for this event, they look good.
Oh, yeah. Great job. Great job.
Wow.
Nice.
Good job, gals. Good job.
Now, coming up from Lindsay Wilson.
Megan Hatfield.
There we go.
Oh, orange must be her color. Even her photo for the official photos was in orange.
There we go.
Ooh, she's got the queen.
That's that pastel orange now. We have to remember. It's
yes, that's pastel orange. Yes, yes.
And this is a great addition from Lincoln High School, Lincoln County High School, the Patriots.
Oh.
And they're from Stanford, Kentucky.
Break dancer in a band. Now that's a cool one.
Thank you also to Lee Motors as well as Cumberland Ford, also providing vehicles for today's parade.
And this is Midway College. This is Deborah Hun. She's got a hat to believe, but the queen wave is there. She's going, I'm the queen, I'm the queen, I'm the queen. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, we have another political candidate in the parade. Judge Mike Caperton, the Court of Appeals, and kind of looks like the judge himself driving his own Jeep and throwing his candy.
I guess that would save a little bit of time and money.
That's right. He's physically responsible.
There you go.
Ah, the Shriners.
Yes, ma'am. You can't get through a parade without the Shriners.
Oh, no, no. One time when my nephew, who was in the Army, we taped this parade off of you, Brian, and sent this to Korea. And he showed it to all his friends. They had a time. But the Shriners took a little explanation.
Hello, Mr. Mason. Mr. Jim Mills from Mills Furniture and Appliance. Drive a little, save a lot.
We must have dropped him in with a crane. Tiny Danny.
That's right. It's the Bell County Shrine Club. And there's Tim Mills.
Right, right.
And there was Josh Howard.
Here is a thing that the kids and kids of all ages, as they always say, love. I love it, I love it, I love it.
I got to tell you, I'm going to hit 43 this year, and I wish I had one.
Oh.
So,
put that on your bucket list.
There you go. All right.
Oh, this purple one, folks.
Very nice.
Give of their time and energy to participate in parades and festivals and events, and they're always helping children.
Yes.
There's nothing you can say that says more than that. They're helping children. As it says, 19 osteopathic hospitals and 3 burn institutions in America.
Well, and I tell you, without folks like the Shriners taking up the slack where maybe some people are unable to provide, there would be a lot of people suffering.
Yes. Not only do they provide the facilities with their charity work, but they also provide transportation to and from the facilities and hospitality and a place to stay while they're in the facilities. Nothing more precious. Look at these little bitty roadsters.
Oh, yeah. And, folks, we appreciate you being here. You're watching Hometown TV 13, and we are taking care of this for you on a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Bell County. I wonder if what it takes to get in one of those vehicles. It's kind of like you have to put them in with a shoehorn.
A lot of grease. A lot of grease. There's one of their hospital vans.
There you go. As you can see, folks, it says Children's Hospital on the side of the van there. And, of course, this is the Barberville Shrine Club. I'm just glad that they all came together under one roof today. Well, under one sky.
But it's the hometown sky.
That's right. I like the way you worked in. You said hometown. You got hometown TV in the hometown sky.
Yes, sir. I know where my bread is buttered today. And here's another Shriner unit.
Yes. This is from Lexington.
Now they brought their own band. I know the high school bands and the five the bagpipes, but now you just can't reach that level of that Oriental band.
There you go.
Harlan County Shrine Bears. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
There you go. And I can see
Dignitary.
Yes, I can see off in the distance another band coming, which always makes a parade great. But yes, we do have from the Orlika Shrine. I would imagine this is probably one of their elder members.
Stretch limo.
Yes, indeed.
Harlan County.
You know, a lot of heritage and tradition goes into this parade each and every year, and without the folks who volunteer, it just wouldn't happen.
No, it wouldn't. There's about a 10-day, 2-week break after this parade ends today, and then we start all over.
And this year's chairman for the Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival is Mr. Scott Maiden. The co-chair is Robert Roan. The entertainment was brought to you for Thursday night with the Roots and Boots Tour from Greg Nunley and Colby Slusher, and the KMLF secretary is Elisa Slusher. We'll get to more of the folks who put this together here shortly after we tell you about Miss Moorhead.
Oh, yes, Miss Moorhead is here. Margot Hunt. Oh, my. You talk about a hat, fellas.
There you go. And she is followed up by the folks at
the Bell County High School.
I want to say thank you to Chris. Chris is taking care of our second shot that you will see interspersed in between the coverage here today. And, of course, my son Tyler's on the main camera here. Thank you to Tyler because he is not going to be with us very long. He's going to be moving on to higher education.
Oh, my.
Yes. So we're very thankful that these gentlemen are with us today.
Going to Miss Tyler. He's been part of my Mountain Laurel Festival parades for many years.
There you go. Murray State University, this is
Brooke Borders.
Yep. And that looks like that Jared Nunley guy.
That does, doesn't that?
He opened up for the Roots and Boots tour with Blair Combs Thursday night. I'm joined by the only person I can think of other than my wife who knows more about this area. It is Pat Bingham.
Well, thank you, but I'm not the keeper of the truth in the box, but I do know a few things, and I'm happy to share them with you. And as Brian knows, I do love to talk.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to the rest of the parade. That's why. But see, here's the thing: when you have someone who knows what they're talking about, they can take up the slack, and you're taking up the slack for me because I'm still at 6 years here, still don't have all the ins and outs. This is, well, it looks like the 2001 Beauty Salon, Touch of Class, Jim and Mary's Florist. All these folks are supporting these magic, dance, and tumble gym magic folks.
Right.
I think I said all that right.
Yes. And giving time and... oh, sparkles.
Yes.
The gym magic people look flashy.
Looks like they're going to do a something here for the cameras.
A little routine. And we have some little people that have just walked as long as they can.
Yeah.
So they have a relief truck in back of them. So if the little people get a little tired, we will sparkle some more. Oh, we're lining up. Okay.
You know a lot of effort went into this presentation.
Oh, yes. Nothing better than children.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Now, for those of you who are listening on the radio, you're probably wondering, why isn't anybody talking? We'll give you a very quick play-by-play. The young ladies in there, let's see, we got pastel blue, purple, yellow, any pastels, got their nice little skirts on, and they've got their Gym Magic tanks on, and they're doing this great routine right in front of the Bell Theater and for our cameras here in downtown Pineville at the 2012 Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival.
And they're working silver sparkle pom-poms, and everybody's into the routine. Smiles are everywhere.
And so are the cameras. Goodness gracious, would you look at all the cameras?
Oh, yes. They have an entourage.
Yes,
this
they do.
Group does. They have an entourage.
And folks, what we'll do is once we get this all recorded, not only will you see it on Hometown TV 13, we'll have a link up on the Big One YouTube channel, and we'll link that to our Facebook page there. Thank you to all the folks that follow me and the radio station on Facebook. We appreciate everyone who contributes to that. We have got from, is this Northern?
This is Northern
Kentucky
Caitlin Himes.
There you go. She decided to go with red today.
Northern or Murray State?
No, we passed. Oh. There we go.
See, we're involved in this parade.
There you go. And of course, everyone is welcome at the Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival, even folks from Tennessee.
Oh, well, we've got to be friends.
That's right. Again, you're listening to 106.3 FM, the Big One. and you're watching Hometown TV and the Big One YouTube channel as we bring you this parade today.
Oh, beautiful truck.
Nice restored 58 maybe?
Big red Ford.
That's good enough. Big red Ford.
Big red Ford. It's a beauty.
Yes,
That's all I can say. It is a beauty.
And this year's candy of choice to throw out on the asphalt looks like Dum Dum Suckers, peppermint candies, and some butterscotches. I just noticed this is the first parade that I don't see Tootsie Rolls. Probably because it's 93% humidity out here. And it would be more like Tootsie Soup.
We have St. Catherine's College, Amanda Gray. And this is a departure. This is a Rubicon Jeep. You talk about a convertible with some elevation.
There you go. She's definitely got a bird's eye view there.
Right, and she's doing the Queen motif.
From Mountain View Nursing and Rehab, they are sponsoring this float. And I'm seeing this will now be 2 more floats than we've seen in the last few years. That is great.
Oh, yes. Look at this.
They've gone with a fabulous 50s motif. Rock and roll is here. And, of course, there are this year, I think that there's some judging on these particular floats. I think.
They have a beautiful diner.
It looks great. Now, I'm seeing the hustle, the 70s, and the groovy 70s. Pardon me, the groovy 70s. And they're, of course, also from the folks at Mountain View. Thank you to them. Now, we have one of those times in our presentation.
Oh, look at the hippies in the back.
You just haven't said that enough today. Look
I
at the
know,
hippies in the back. We have a little section right now where there are cars getting ready to bring another group of folks through. I want to remind you that this particular Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival is the 82nd. What does that mean to you? Now, you haven't been here all 82 years, thank goodness. You've been here for at least 12 of those years, right?
Because good heavens.
I needed some points.
Yeah, well, you don't get points for that one. But I've been to as many Mountain Laurel festivals as I could get downtown. Thank you, Josh Howard. We appreciate that. My water did heat up. I did need some cool water. It's a beautiful parade. It changes every year. There's always a new emphasis. Of course, there's always a new theme.
Right.
But people are traditional that are in the parade. They come every year, and then there's always new floats and new businesses and new colleges. We've picked up some new colleges and some new high schools for the Mountain Laurel Festival Princess. So it's going out, and since this is Memorial Weekend, this is a family reunion time for a lot of families.
It surely is.
They come in for the Mountain Laurel Festival and then stay for the Memorial Day weekend. And
for the workers in Pineville, thank you to the street department. We realize that you have a big job each and every night bringing the folks in from the forestry camp, taking care of cleaning up. Also want to say thank you. Reading this in the Pineville Sun, we have got Trish and Mike Long taking care of the Queen's Picnic. Rob Links is a publicity chair, and Pine Mountain State Resort Park is hosting a lot of these events. Thank you to Stephen Easton. We appreciate him. We're going to take you back to some action now. It's the Rockin' 80s, so I'm assuming that Mountain View went through a couple of different decades, dude.
They were looking for treasures wherever they could find them.
Yes. Tubular. And then we've got the 21st century with this beautiful vehicle right here.
I can handle that.
All right. Is this Somerset coming?
I believe this is Somerset Community College. Ooh.
Brittany Nicole Terry.
She fits her almost Kentucky blue car, Corvette. Beautiful white. Beautiful.
Uh-oh, we are going to have they call this a throwdown.
Oh.
Get ready. Again, glad to have you here, folks. I tend to forget when we're taping that we are on the radio as well. I don't want people who are listening to the radio to think that
we went off with dead air.
Right.
wow. Oh, wow.
Now we're gonna
I know that's not very verbal, but oh, wow.
We're going to give a shout out to Clarence now, and the reason being is when Clarence was a youngster, he got his nickname, I would imagine, because he knows, he can still do it today, he can play a mean set of drums. He was in a band and had a whole lot of hair at that point.
Woo! This is what you call a band with a difference.
Oh, yeah. And they are not playing around. They are serious.
Yes. The crowd's very appreciative.
Oh, yeah. And we've got a little humidity today, folks, but there's just enough of a breeze to make this thing look fantastic. Doesn't feel too bad out here now.
Here we go again. Can you read on the...
Oh, yeah, that would help if we told people where they're coming from. Yes. From South Carolina.
Oh, South Carolina State
University.
Wow.
Joanna Foley. She's getting into it today.
Oh, my. Almost. Oh, good heavens, we can't
from
forget.
Our own backyard, that's right.
Southeast Community and Technical College.
There you go.
Talon Combs.
And thank you to
And a hat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody, what a hat.
Thank you to Lee Motors for supplying that vehicle for us today.
Ah, a Big Mac.
Now, this is Graceway Metals Recycling. These are actually, they're with us on 106.3 FM. If you need to get your recyclables taken care of.
And they're throwing out T-shirts.
There you go. It is 606-546-3434. They're in Barberville, Kentucky. Graceway Metals. I tell you what, great job. They take long iron, they take short iron. If you have a vehicle that's kind of in the way and you want to get some cash for it, take it up there.
Yes. Don't let it sit around.
That's right. Here comes Mama.
Oh, here's Mama. She's knitting.
You see that sign on the front there? Tyler, can you get that sign right there on the front? His tractor is sexy.
Oh!
I don't know about him, but his tractor is.
But his tractor sure is sexy. Yep. Oh, that's a treasure, all right.
There you go.
That's a treasure, all right. We're not playing CDs. We've got vinyl. We've got vinyl on a record player.
I'm surprised that thing's not all warped and everything in this. See, Transylvania University.
Kristen Ballard. Beautiful, beautiful girl. She's doing the queen wave just perfectly. Yes.
Another vehicle from Lee Motors pulling the... Now, every year that we have this cow, I make some reference to, well, it's utterly ridiculous, the jokes that you can. I did that one last year. Sorry.
You did that one.
Yeah.
You did that one.
Yeah, he's moving on down the road here.
Well, now that cow could make chocolate milk, and I'd be ecstatic.
And if you hit it hard enough, you'll get whipped cream. All right, anyway. Send your complaints to 106.3 FM. All right.
Right.
We've
Girl Scouts.
Celebrating 100 years, folks.
Oh, yes.
I'll take 4 boxes of the Caramel Delights.
Oh, I love the Caramel Delights. And those lemonades taste exactly like shortbread.
And Juliet Gordon, back in 1912, founded the Girl Scouts.
And they have the different Girl Scout uniforms that they have through the years. Beautiful. Cookies
a step
are
through
us.
time. Yep. Here is the Union College candidate for Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival Queen, right? I said that right?
You said that right, and that's Brittany Calhoun. She's trimmed in orange for the black and orange of Union College, and George Clyde has got a little Union College pom-pom and the Union College Bulldogs flag. He's going Union all the way. She's even sitting on a Union College knitted throw.
There we go.
I mean, we're total here. We're total.
There you go.
And here's some more Girl Scout troops. 223. Hello, girls. Bless their hearts walking through this parade. They're good girls. Wonderful organization. Oh,
yes, it is.
Look at this Trans
And I don't know if it's Smokey or the Bandit, but that's Brittany Bayless in there.
Oh.
And she was Miss Bell County. Was it last year or the year before?
I'm not sure of the year, but we'll just say she was Miss Bell County. And she probably still is a former Miss Bell County.
There you go.
You know how governors never give out that former.
That's right. And again, you're listening to 106.3 FM, and you're watching Hometown TV and the Big One YouTube channel. And this is from the University of the Cumberlands.
This is Kelsey Dew.
Okay.
Kelsey Dew. Beautiful hat. I think that may be the biggest hat. If there's an award for the biggest hat, it may be University of the Cumberlands.
Yes, indeed. So who have we got here? I'm seeing it's got to be a princess of some kind. Look at the tiara at the top of that.
Oh, yes. The 2012 royalty from... I don't see a sign, but this is not the... I don't think this is the Miss Bell County from the booster.
Maybe this is the Tiny Miss and Miss Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival. They had a pageant just recently.
Right, right. Beautiful. One little girl's gorgeous in that blue gown, and the rest of the girls are in the Mountain Laurel Festival pink. Ah, the end. Kentucky Royal Tiny Teen and Kentucky Little Miss Supreme.
Thank you very much. I
You're
knew you were here for another reason. And all the way from the University of Kentucky.
Oh, now why aren't we wearing big blue, honey? But I guess Miranda Sargent, University of Kentucky.
Yes. And our friends from WCTT are here. That is 107.3 FM, your ticket to rock.
Right. Ooh, the Extreme Basketball League. I don't know the Extreme Basketball League.
You're about to.
Two gentlemen working the street with Extreme Basketball. They impress me.
Yes, indeed. And coming down the road here, it looks like the WKDP. This is the 99.5 KD Country vehicle. We're hoping next year. Honestly, we just got ourselves a... Thank you for the good job. We just got ourselves a new vehicle for the station, and finally.
Oh, my.
And we'll go ahead and, if we're not covering it this year, maybe I'll have Travis here and we'll just drive it down the road. But
right.
Nice vehicle there from KD Country.
This is Miss University of Louisville, Janissa Siegel.
Yes. And we may have just a little, from time to time, just a little tiny pause in our stream. If it stops on you folks, just do a restart.
Just hold on.
That's right.
Ooh, U of L red, looking good.
Beautiful. Now, from our K9 Corps, from the Bell County Forestry Camp, this camp is set up to give folks who have kind of gone astray a little bit a place to work off some of their issues.
Right.
And we appreciate them giving back to the community.
Working off their issues and coming back to society and contributing to society. They had a table and a booth at the courthouse.
Yep. So we're just monitoring the station here, so if you hear a little echo, want to make sure we're doing that right.
That's the dog I always expect to rescue me.
There you go.
That's the dog.
All right, from Pikeville.
University of Pikeville, Andrea Guzman. Andrea Guzman. Beautiful gal, beautiful gal.
Mm-hmm.
Long black hair right down her back. Gorgeous.
From Trinity Pentecostal Lighthouse. They're doing a lot of great things for this community.
Oh, yes. They're great community partners.
Yes.
They are great community partners.
Lighthouse Safe Haven Shelter for folks that may have
issues,
maybe down on their luck a little bit, and they're making sure that they get where they need to be.
Just need a helping hand and just a lift up to get back on the road.
Yep. And, of course, you got Lighthouse Mission Center. Now, they have a brand new, on the old Bell County High School Road.
Yes.
It's a new thrift store, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is. And they have furniture, they have clothing. It's huge. It is huge.
Yes.
And I'm so glad it's there. It's so helpful. They do so much for the community. They have a medical service, medical needs. They do so much for the community.
You know, and they do that, and they don't hold press conferences.
No,
they don't do press
don't.
releases. They just do it.
They just do it. The hand that rocks the cradle rocks the world.
From the Lighthouse Daycare.
Yes, and there's Darrell Lowe, the pastor of the Lighthouse Mission.
Yes.
This is their mission center and their medical clinic.
Now, if this is a queen wave, then this is probably one of the ultimate queen waves. It's very slow, steady, very methodical. She's making sure everybody's seeing her. From Western Kentucky University, it is
Michelle Gilstron. And her whole arm is doing away.
There you go.
Oh, it is beautiful.
Now
just beautiful.
I'm not sure who the driver is, but this is our first female driver, so everybody's getting into it today.
Yes. Woo! What a wave!
From Low Gap Outfitters and Shady Creek Outfitters. Glad to have them as a part of the program today. I don't know if you see it. They've got a camera mounted up there. I believe they're probably taking some video. That's great. And
in Hindman, Kentucky, we're glad they came down.
Absolutely. There is...
Oh, Richard Smith from Food City.
There you go.
Now, if you can fill that cart, I just want you to unload it all at my house. They're in a huge, gigantic grocery cart for the radio.
That'd be about one trip for our family.
Oh, is that one trip?
That's for a day. Author Candida Sullivan, she's a local lady. She's written Zippy, and she's also written Underneath the Scars. Glad to have her here. And we want some candy, of course.
Yes, Tootsie Rolls.
Finally, we got Tootsie Rolls.
Oh, you wanted Tootsie Rolls all the time. Wonderful, Tootsie Rolls.
Got a vehicle here from Cumberland Ford. Thank you to all the folks up there, Steve Bailey and his whole crew.
Beautiful, beautiful. Kentucky Blue.
I believe, I don't know, is this the end, or are people just making, this is the end of the parade?
Oh, did we not end with a bang and a bash?
Well, I actually see some fire trucks down there, but everybody's congregating, so folks, I guess this is the end of the parade for us.
If this isn't the end of the parade, we'll call one more time.
Apparently that's it, or everybody's just going to get them something to eat. But as of right now, we're going to take a break on. We're going to take a break on Hometown TV, and when we come back here in just a second, we're going to talk to Rob B. because we're still streaming. I want to give him an opportunity to let people know what's going on at the festival from his point of view. But if this is indeed, even though I do see fire trucks down at the end there, my son Tyler's kind of giving me the smile that it's over and done with. We don't know. We're not 100% sure yet.
We're in a holding pattern here.
But that's okay. We'll take a quick break here.
Commercials.
And what we'll do is we'll just give the camera a little twist and point down the end of the street here, and then we'll do a quick change out. But before we do, Pat, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for allowing me to do this.
And we appreciate you very much.
That.
And before we take off here, we are going to recognize the Princess Tea folks, Ina and John Robbins and Shauna Sizemore. The Princess Dinner and Queen's Dinner was provided by George Clyde, Sandy, Jeffrey, and Clyde Robbins. Also, a lot of the arrangements were handled by Ashley Maiden and Jacob Rowan. And Amy Willem is taking care of the coronation later today. We've got the Miniature Court Committee of Kelly Gambrell, Heather Arnett, Janie Walters, and not pictured in the Pineville Sun was actually Katie Jones and Holly Lambert. We have Tommy Gooden taking care of the high school court. The dance committee was Kayleen Seifert and Renee Elliott. And then we have a host of other folks down here. Frank Smith from Cat Country is taking care of the downtown entertainment.
And Darren Nichols.
Darren Nichols, yes. We also have Linda Jeffrey, Sherry Knuckles, and Melissa Howard on the coronation program. So it does look like there is more parade coming, but we'll take a break right now and come back. So we're going to switch out here. We'll have my son turn the camera towards the rest of the parade coming down the line here. We'll have Robbie come with us here in just a second. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the 2012 Kentucky Mount Laurel Festival Parade. Stay right there.
Half of the City of Pineville, Mayor Sherwin Rader and the Pineville City Council are glad to bring you coverage of the 82nd Annual Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival. The Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival brings you beauty, tradition, and culture. Enjoy the princess candidates from neighboring high schools to queen candidates from the colleges and universities across Kentucky, plus other local events. The City of Pineville is glad to bring you highlights of your Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival.
At Long's Pick Pack, customers are always #1 with us.
We're passionate about our customer service. We believe in offering you only the freshest produce and superior products. So when you come to Long's Pick Pack, your grocery shopping experience is something to enjoy and look forward to, not just a chore you have. Mikey wants to invite all the kids too.
Come to Long's, join the Galaxy Kids Club.
Long's Pick Pack, 134 Pine Street, Pineville, where the culture of our community is alive.
The team at Bell County Urology is committed to the wellness of our community. When it comes to your personal health, the Bell County Urology Clinic has the answers you need. Dr. Christopher Steidel is an expert in the field and offers extensive urological care for men and women of all ages. With state-of-the-art operational and office-based procedures, our dedicated team will see you through the entire process. Make an appointment today. Call 606-337-7779. Bell County Urology Clinic, located in the Pineville Community Hospital, 3rd floor.
In the heart of a song, on the wings of a smile, in the touch of a teardrop, in a look that is caught at a moment in time, in the echoes of laughter, I'll remember you.
Arnett and Steele Funeral Home and Cremation Center, Pineville, Kentucky. Voted #1 community TV channel in Bell County. We're Hometown TV. Middlesboro, Pineville, Bell County.
Brother, I appreciate you being here. You know, you're an integral part of 106.3 and now on Hometown TV. So thank you so much, brother.
All right, you're welcome.
All right, man. We're going to let him get Pat back in here. And we appreciate Robbie so much for being here. Robbie is, he gives of his time left, right, up, and down. We're going to let another young man come in here very quickly. His name is Mr. Josh Howard, and Josh is not only an attorney here in Pineville, but he's also running for
state representative.
All right, running for state representative, and why?
You know, I think we need some youth in this area, some revitalization, some energy, some new ideas, some new leadership.
All right. And do you think that'll start with you?
Absolutely. I hope to make it happen. I think that we have a lot of young votes here. We have a lot of young people that are ready, young entrepreneurs who are ready to make it happen. And it's on our shoulders, so if the people of Bell and Harley counties will give us the responsibility, we'll take it and run with it.
All right. Now stay right there for a second. This is the New Busy, and they are live on float. New Busy was a part of the LMU Talent Show last year, and we play several of their songs on the radio, so glad to have them here as a part of the program. Nice. Josh, you grew up here in this area, didn't you?
I did. I was born and raised right here on Horseshoe Drive, 2 streets up.
All right. We want you to come by and say hello to Josh. Let him tell you a little bit about himself if you don't know him, and give him an opportunity.
Absolutely. Free water in this hot weather, and free T-shirts and information. No charge for anything.
Josh, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you very much. We're going to have Pat come back in here in just a second. We'll get a chance to see her smiling face. It is 106.3 FM, and it is also Hometown TV 13. Glad to have everyone on board today, whether it be radio or whether it be TV or whether it be on the YouTube channel for the big one. Pat's going to come back in here and make sure that we got her all set up with her headset there. Pat, we appreciate you making time for those gentlemen.
Well, glad to do it.
You were
I was out boogieing with the band. It's called The New Busy.
That's right, yep.
I don't know them, but wow.
Yeah, we do play a few of their songs on the radio, and they've really got a great response locally. And now this is what I was talking about earlier that I kind of got a little mix up there. From Timeless Treasures, this is the Tiny Miss KMLF from the KMLF pageant. There we go.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Okay. They're beautiful.
Absolutely. And now it looks like we may finally be coming to the end of the parade, but we want to make sure that we get all of our law enforcement, our rescue squads in there.
Because this is National Safety Prevention Week for law enforcers.
I want to say hello to Rihanna Faye Maiden, Dawn Alexandria Campbell, Jaden Claire Sizemore, and Cassidy Ashlyn Harrell. They're all on the Miss KMLF Princess Float.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Gorgeous girls, but yes, this is our rescue squad, the police, the city fire department.
And citizens.
And citizens.
I just want to say,
it's a great day.
It is before we take off here, the Bell County Rescue Squad has been integral in making sure that for so long in this area that people who need to be extricated, people who have, well, just recently there's a vehicle that was turned over in a creek, they had to get them out, you know.
Yes.
So we say thank you.
Yes. You don't, as I always say, because I live not too far from the ambulance service, I hate to hear them go, but I'm glad that we got them to go.
That's right.
Because otherwise, where would we be? And the rescue squad has dedicated so much of their time and service to the citizens of Bell County and adjacent counties also.
Absolutely.
We are good neighbors. We are good neighbors.
You know, a lot of times you wonder when those sirens go off, where are they headed?
Yes.
And hopefully you pray that it's no place that they're going to have to take somebody to the hospital for you know, terrible reasons. But folks, this looks like this is coming to the close of another fantastic parade in downtown Pineville. Yes, ma'am. And
we've got another one in the books.
Yes, indeed. And you can see all of this in a couple of different places. First of all, locally in Bell County on Hometown TV 13, the #1 community TV station. Thank you to Clarence for allowing us to bring this to you today.
Yes.
Also, you can watch it. We'll have it loaded up to the Facebook page. Just go to facebook.com/The Big One, or you can check it out on my page personally, Brian O'Brien. And then finally, we'll have it on the Big One YouTube channel. So, folks, we hope you have a great day. Pat, again, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I'm just glad to be here. I got to see the Kentucky Mountain Laurel Festival from a different angle. It was great. It was great.
Would you do this again?
I would do this again.
Okay.
I would do this again. Put me in your list for next year.
All right.
Put me in your list.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to Tyler, thank you to Chris, and everyone who's been involved with this particular parade, and for allowing us to come to you. We hope you have a great day. God bless, and enjoy the rest of the festival for those who are on the radio. And if you've already been and you're seeing this at a later time, we hope you had a great time.
Oh, how could you not have a great time in Kentucky, Pineville, Mountain Laurel Festival, Bell County? It's heaven.
There it is. On behalf of 106.3 and Hometown TV, I'm Brian O'Brien, and she is
Pat Bingham. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here today.
Have a great day. God bless.